Okay, so we're back in the cottage here right at the moment, and hello everybody. Hello, oh, don't do that. Welcome to the Crone Cottage, and this episode is all about what I talked about with the change in the last one. Yes, little girl, but not right now. Anyways, I've decided to turn this really unused space, get it all cleaned up properly, and turn it into proper storage and potentially a craft area. I do think I have a table that might fit in there. If not, it's potentially that makeup table shelfy thing could be used for that too over in this corner. That will help sort out the house in several different ways and potentially get the major cleanup that I want. So yes, jumping right in. That's what's going on in this video. Is working on getting the hallway and this area cleaned up so that I can get stuff in the living room into a home and that kind of thing. So this is the big start of everything in its place. What is that saying? Pardon me. Everything has a place and everything in its place. It may only be temporarily, but at least it will be getting organized. And that thumbs up is the whole point of this exercise. Okay. Be back in a little bit to show you some progress or mess or whatever's going on. Hey everyone, I'm back. So yes, welcome to the Crone Cottage and my latest big project. I finally narrowed down what I wanted to do, so I got in here and I did some stuff. So anyways, I got this all cleaned out. Bookcase is temporarily over there. The reason everything is temporary is because there's this wall right here that I know is not a support wall, and I want it gone so that I can use the bookcase to angle off here and turn it facing into to put all the towels and things in it. And in that space, if I can, some sort of washer dryer setup. It's 2.5 feet wide on the inside, 3 feet deep, and then it goes all the way up to the ceiling up here, which is 8-9 feet tall. So I think there's enough room in that space to put a stacking washer dryer, one of those little apartment jobbies. It won't be good for blankets and too heavy stuff, but it'll be great for washing underwear and dishcloths and towels. Wow, I've got an echo. Yeah, just increase the bathroom and then give the bathroom back give it some space, give it some light in there. That's the only heat vent down here, so there's no heat in the bathroom. So yes, in this sort of messy little space here, this is my space. It's so tiny in here. It functions, but I miss having the window. So if I took out this wall eventually, then I no longer have airflow issues. And with the heat vent that's out there, I might actually have heat in my bathroom. So that would be good. So yes, this is where we're at now with a little bit of a cleanup, and the bookcase that was here is now there temporarily. And I plan on sticking all the boxes of books are going in the bottom and some other stuff up in top. I think I can get the one table that I had because we're using Dave's kitchen table. I think I can get it into like this space right here. And so then I can put yarn bins and stuff underneath and at the back and stuff. So I've got light to do painting and crafts on. So, because I don't want to block this window or that heat vent. So I got to be very careful what I'm doing in here, but not like super careful. And one day I'll tell you about the story of why the tuck tape is on the window. Okay, bye for now, because I got to get back at it. Okay, so yeah, it's nighttime. I had to stop, make dinner, and then go deal with watering plants and putting cats outside and stuff. So, whoops. So I need to move a bunch of that stuff in front of the door back over here, out of the way. I've got a few things in here that I need to, and out on the deck that I need to move back in here, but they can be easily moved tomorrow. So there's Monkey. So yes, it's a case of just gonna have to be patient and do as I go, and just get her done, I guess, as I go. So, but yeah, so I just want to take a picture before I shove all the crap there for the night. Okay, talk to you guys later. Show you tomorrow. Hello everyone, and I'm back. It's 2 days later. I needed to take a break yesterday on Sunday, pardon me. Today's Monday. And so the next goal is to sort through and move all this stuff so I can continue to put books in there. But yeah, little by little, I think we can get through this and get this corner the way I want. I have to think about the bookcase and how it's going back over here, because it's really too tight in here. Not enough room between the bookcase and the wall. It's very claustrophobic in a lot of ways, but I still need that bookcase for storage. So be interesting to see how many boxes of books I can get into that closet. Hey Simon, you enjoying your spot? Yeah? There's Simon. Okay, so here's where I got definitely a little bit more organized. That does look like all the books, more or less, that needed to come up from the basement. No doubt I'll find more, but yay, not this box here, but those 3 boxes right there are empty, and so is that Manatee River. And I have these, I stuck these black canvases in there to get them out of the way. But yeah, it smells like old books over in here. That's awesome. Yes, Morgana. What? 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 Yes, oh, that's baby girl. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But that's it for tonight. Got a little bit of other household stuff to do. But yes, I'm getting, I don't know why that's blurry, but getting my yarn out of the living room, except for some small containers and things with current projects. But getting there. Slowly and surely getting there. But I'm done moving boxes and heavy stuff around. So, but this is cool. If I'm ever lucky, and it will fit in there, if I can get it in there and have money for a plumber and an electrician, that's eventually where the washer dryer goes. The stacking washer dryer goes. I think I may have mentioned that before, because like, yes, this wall's come out, take this wall down, which is very hollow so that I can have the light from this window go in there. Because look at how dark that is. And there's this hallway light on and that hallway light on. And it's like a tomb in there. So, what you doing down there? Huh? Is Mommy moving all this stuff around? Yeah? Don't break stuff, please. Okay, say goodnight, Simon. No? You look grumpy. You look really grumpy. I love you, baby. So today, after doing stuff yesterday, what would this be? Day 3 of trying to work on that corner. Glad, like really happy with the progress and everything. But just not up to like doing anything major. So just doing some minor little tidying up, getting the table back because I'm feeling a bit creative today. So I want to do that because other than some yarn stuff and everything, it's been a long time since I've really felt a need to paint. Hence part of the reason of getting that corner set up, because then if it works the way I want, then I can go and paint over there, and it's out of the living room, it's out of the way, you know, and that's kind of cool. I haven't had that for a while, for years now. Unfortunately, just the way the things went with Kirk, I just never got there. I never got to set myself up in a way that really expressed my creativeness, that said, hey, yeah, let's do this. Except with YouTube and doing videos and things and taking pictures and stuff like that. I think that became my creative outlet. So taking a break from the corner to just hang out with myself creatively today. Hey everybody. So I didn't get anything much done in that corner on Thursday. There was a few things that sort of disrupted that. One being I had triple level going on with my head, so I rather just kind of took the day off. I did putter a little tiny bit later in the night when I felt good, but didn't get anything done in the corner on Thursday. It's Friday. Late at night, but Friday nonetheless. And today was spent Dave and I went to the Lloydminster, Alberta, and dropped a bunch of stuff I had gotten together and this last week and last night. That's what I was doing last night. To drop off at a friend's place and to donate at the one charity secondhand store up there. They help homeless women and teenagers and things like that. So stuff that I took up went to the interval store. So we spent some time with some good friends that live in Lloyd, and just generally had a very, very nice day. As much as I would have liked to have gone whoopee shopping, there was no whoopee shopping. But that's okay. Just had a really nice, pleasant day out of Wainwright, and went and enjoyed ourselves. So that was really cool. So tomorrow there's going to be a continuing to sort and get through some stuff. Hello, Morgana Claus. Hello, baby girl. And get working on that corner some more. So I will need to this weekend clean the table off that I was going to stick in there, and anything else that's coming upstairs to be put in that closet area, I need to do that too as well this weekend. That way I can get the bookcase out of the hallway, make it easier to get into the bedroom, and just continue with the forward progress. And craft. I really need to be working on my crafts because that cleans up mess too as well. So if you've noticed that on this Friday that I'm talking a little funny, my tongue on the left side, my left side, is a little swollen on that side. I think I bit it earlier. I do have some nerve damage from having a wisdom tooth pulled back here. So when it flares up, it makes me sound like I've got something shoved in on that side. So I'm fine. I think what happened was I bit my tongue, so causes irritation. So I do hope everybody's been having a good week, and I hope to wrap this week's worth of video up maybe tomorrow, so I can get the video put together and get posted on Monday. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, it's Sunday. It's Saturday, but that's okay. Saturday ended up being a rest day. There we go. It turned out to be a much needed just sit and play my Sims game on my tablet, watch TV, relax kind of day, instead of today, because today Sunday was supposed to be just my do nothing, read my book, and relax day, but I've decided, even though I'm a little bit on the tired side and there is a bit of a migraine up here, it's only a tiny bit migraine. I'm going to try and get some stuff done. Hello, Morgana. I did relax and read some of my one book, The Priestess of Avalon, by Miriam Zimmer Bradley. It's really good. It's a follow-up book sort of to The Mists of Avalon, which was also very amazing, and definitely worth a read. There's taking from definitely in The Priestess of Avalon, there's definitely a taking from Roman history, so, and that some of that time period. My tongue is still a little flared up. And so yeah, it was nice to just lay there and do some breathing and do some reading and just relax. Just a reminder of what life in the cottage is supposed to be like. Dave is very busy. Even when he's not busy, his energy is very busy. So sometimes I forget to be me and just chill. But autumn is here and winter's coming, and these are the days that say, you know, it's nice to be outside, but we don't have to be running around. You know, just enjoy the sunshine and the green while we still have it in these autumn days. So I'm gonna be settling down with a cup of tea that I used a black tea bag to sort of for the flavor in the water, with a little bit of India mint and raspberry leaves, just for an added something. Yeah, because I'm feeling like I need a little bit more healthy stuff going on. The fatigue has me in the fast food places way too much, and the quick. So supper tonight on this Sunday is took out some hamburger, and I'm going to make soup. Now, soup is stew and soup, so it's a little bit thicker than a soup, but not as heavy and thick as a stew. Sort of those similar would be the chunky Campbell's soups, the stew, the more sort of hearty ones where the broth is that little bit thicker. I basically have everything in it. I'm going to use pasta instead of potatoes. I really don't have any good ones for... Well, I could, but I'm kind of saving the ones that from last fall are still decent potatoes in the bottom of the fridge. So that's how long potatoes will keep. But they're starting to grow. So I thought if I kept them over winter... Hello, Bastian. My handsome boy. Yeah, yeah, there's my handsome boy. I figured if I took them and kept them, I could plant them next year and maybe I would get potatoes, because Dave eats potatoes. I'm supposed to be off potatoes, and this would be another reason to get rid of the fast food, because with my Raynaud syndrome, foods that are to be avoided to help are any nightshade vegetables, which was eggplant, which I don't like anyways, potatoes, tomatoes, and green peppers. Green peppers make me belch green peppers, so I haven't really been eating those. But I haven't quite let go of potatoes and tomatoes. I haven't noticed a difference with my pain and stuff from my Raynaud syndrome, which is an arthritis. I have not noticed any difference. Don't put your toes in my water. You can drink it, but don't you put your toes in it. That's just gross. Fuzzy children. Anyways, I haven't noticed any difference with potatoes and tomatoes, as long as they're fresh. Canned stuff seems to have stuff in it, and it's far more acidic, and it seems to be bothering my stomach. So it's probably more a processed, condensing down everything into more condensed thing. I don't know. What do they call that when you have a laundry soap with no soap in it, with no water in it? It's condensed down, more concentrated. There you go. A more concentrated form, and therefore then it's bothering me. So yes. So as far as the corner goes, it's the later the week went, the less I worked on it. But Friday was the forgive day anyways, because we were going to go to Lloydminster to drop off stuff. So tomorrow we'll be back at, in general, the house and everything. I'm kind of leaving the yard because we're headed towards frost, and I don't want to be pulling up weeds and stuff and have bare ground and have frost exposing to roots. So I will, at the end of the month and beginning of October, have to get out and do cleanup and wrap stuff in burlap. I've got so much more this year to wrap in burlap. But that, I'm thinking I need to focus on the house. I have way too many projects going on, between craft projects and trying to get the house done and the yard done. I just overbooked myself, and I'm overworking myself. So that's not cool. I need to, if there's a need here, because you got to be careful how you say things. Semantics are important to how you perceive in your mind and how you treat yourself. If there's a need, to get the house straightened up. The too much clutter and disorganization is lending itself to non-productive creativity and lack of focus, because my vision, everything is just pulled in 1,000 directions. So my plan is to really focus on the house, get done a bunch of projects and things that need to be done in the house, make it easier for Dave and I to move around and be in the house. Him being minimalist and non-sentimental, this drives him crazy, absolutely batty. And I don't want any of it to drive a wedge between me and him. I have my need for stuff, and he has no need for stuff. So it would be good to get everything down to exactly what I want. And he's pretty easygoing, as long as it's put away and it's not all over the place, and the books on the shelf are kind of all lined up nicely. They don't have to be in any particular order. They don't, some people, if you do the up and down with the books, it drives them nuts. They all have to be height and then down to short ones. Well, the way I buy books, that can't happen, especially in series. So, yes, just kind of be focused and continue to go through stuff, continue to get rid of that which I don't need, continue to figure out what it is I don't need, and just flow, because really I want to be a river and just kind of flow from point to point. But yeah, so lots of yeahs today. Yeah. Maybe we're the traveling sisterhood of the yeah videos or something like that. First movie was really good. Second of the Traveling Pants, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, wasn't quite as good, but it was still good nonetheless. Somewhere around here I do have the book because I decided I wanted to read the book. So I think it's in a box. But anyways, back to the original premise, and where I'm wanting to go is just clean out and clean up as I go, so that there's Crone Kitty, one of the 5 cottage cats. Hello, Cleo. So yeah, just have a cup of tea, sit back and relax and enjoy ourselves, because pretty much that's what life should be about. Breathing. So yes, I am opting out of society. It's too fast, it's too materialistic, the energy is insane, and I don't want to people anymore. Unnecessarily people anymore. I want to people in more important and appropriate ways. So since I can't go to work and can't hold that kind of a job, I'll leave that up to my social butterfly. And Dave can go and do that, because I'm just not there anymore. So in this year that is wrapping up very quickly, because crap, it's after the middle of September. We're now heading into the end of September. In this year of being kind to myself, I have really, really made an effort to slow down and relax and not do things that make me feel sick or like garbage or overwhelm me any more than I have to. So since Dave doesn't mind grocery shopping, I only have to go to one store now, or not at all. A lot of times I give him lists. Now after almost 7 months or something of living together, he's starting to get into a swing of how to get things and do the shopping and stuff like that. So there we go. So So anyways, I'm going to wrap up here so I can continue going on with my cup of tea. I want to play some solitaire and just kind of putter. And then later I will take you outside for a quick walk around the fall yard, and just as an update with that. And then I'll be making this video, and hopefully tomorrow on Monday I can get this video up, so I can get this video done tonight and then get it bleh. get things posted tomorrow. It looks like Mondays might be my post day instead of Fridays, so I'll let Rachel Maxey have her Friday. And this Ray will take Mondays. So you can bookend the two of us. Okay, later. Okay, so we're outside. I got that done last night. My God's Eye door hanger in Salute of Fall and Ravens. And there's Cleo. Run, run, run. As you can see, it's a beautiful fall evening. And hello, Bastion. And we're getting leaves. Still got flowers and stuff. And the raspberry that broke was this one, and as you can see, it's doing fairly well, all things considering. And that raspberry there, rose bush, and a raspberry. You can see this one kind of took off too. But the thing I wanted to show you back here are the sunflowers, and I don't really need to water them anymore because the birds have been feasting on the seeds already. What, Morgana? What's mew? You can see the mole has made himself home in the backyard. He's made it back this far. Yeah, that one's still full. They started right there. I'm thinking this might be a hollyhock, but I'm not sure. Still got some little blue violas down in here. And the back garden. Everything is still doing the do. That lilac is growing fabulously. There's going to be lots of seeds, I think. Well, I suppose depending on how the birds eat them. But that's bird planted sunflower. Rhubarbs growing just fine. And Morgana eating grass. Yeah, Maru. Hi, sweetheart. That's my good girl. Yeah, that's Mommy's good girl. And I know we haven't had any frost because these dahlias would have collapsed if there was frost. The peonies doing okay over there. Got the rhubarbs going on in here. There's the currant bush. Planters, the flowers are still doing fine. So I've got lots of plants that are still telling me life is okay. I don't have to worry about winter yet. The grape there. Oh, got to come back out because it looks like in this mess I got a bunch of strawberries to come pick in there. Lots of everything all over the place. And that's what happened. There's that rhubarb. I've got to come pick that. Have a look and pick it back. What? What? I got some dill seed going that I need to pick soon so that it won't keep growing all over. It's going to drop those seeds and I'm going to have issues. There's my sage. So yes, I've got to come out and harvest before we do get frost and it kills everything. There's carrots. Carrot tops can be used like parsley in soups and anything that you would use parsley in. The sunflowers that I planted have, 2 of them have decent heads and have flowered. I don't know that they're going to be able to make seeds. And there's a bee. Woo! This one over here has a head on it, but I'm not sure it's going to get a chance to do anything. The monster lemon balm. I'll just that peony's doing okay, and everything. Some of my dahlias didn't do so well. I don't think I watered them right. But here's another self-planted sunflower. And I think it has seeds in there already. The mole got in over here too. There's a mole hole down there. Theo, hey Simon. Yeah, you're at the end of your rope though, sweetie. They've been weaving. I'll have to fix that. So walk forward. And tomatoes. I have a ton of tomatoes. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm probably not supposed to be eating them, but I do love them on a sandwich. I'm thinking maybe next year might be a good plan to maybe plant a bunch and then maybe sell them. We'll see how I'm feeling next year, but yes, that's that. I'm hoping that survives. That's a rescue of trees. They're not supposed to be exactly in that spot, but they didn't need to be in my water bin anymore. So there's last year's transplants of seedlings in a group. I'm gonna turn this into a bush. Rhubarb. As you can see, everything is more or less growing fine with the nettles or thistles or whatever the heck they are and weeds and stuff. There's the mint doing its thing. It's all the way over here. That dahlia, I don't know. I think it's okay, but I'm not sure. It may not survive. Lilac, rhubarb. You can see the rhubarb transplants really well. Yeah, trying to catch the wild bee. I don't know if I got it or not. Probably won't know until after. You can see it, whoops, right there, just moving right there. It's a wild bee. And lilac, that's hanging up. Petunias. And this over here, got lilac and petunias. And this sunflowers can kind of hit and miss a little bit, but it looks like it's gone to seed. Lilac, and yeah, the big mess. And things have not fared so well in here. And we got this over here, and the pansies in here. Partly my fault that they're not doing so well, because I made the fatal mistake of putting plastic down and then not building up edges high enough to put enough dirt in there. So when it dries out really quickly. But they seem to be doing okay, some of them. And with this little garden here, in this piece here, you can see it's a very beautiful evening. And over here, the two lilacs that I got from Dave's mom are doing okay. The daisy is taken off. And there's some little trees in here. I think I'm going to leave them in there so that I can go with my plan. And then there's these sunflowers. Saskatoon berry doing fine. And then there is a plant in there. Right, you can see it right there. It's supposed to be the carnations or something like that. And then the sunflowers. There's another Saskatoon berry trying to do its due. And lots of pansies hanging on. And the I believe this is choke cherry down in here, as I've mentioned before. And a little one over here in the grass. These I will be fixing up and get this all cleaned up so it's proper garden bed, but I'm going to do it in the spring. Just leave them alone. And these are hanging in there too, these pansies. They're hanging in there. Some of them didn't really survive so well, but they've gone to seed too as well, so I may have errant plants doing their own thing come the spring. Yeah, so that's basically just a walk around the yard like I said I was going to, and showing off the trees. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, those brown, that's not leaves, that is a ton of future trees. That's seeds from the maple tree, and it is full. So I've been wondering, this tree is full, the other tree isn't, of my sister's. So that tree here is full, this one isn't, and I haven't noticed too much on the little one over here, the littler one. But yeah, this tree is full. So I'm not sure if that means long hard winter and we need to plan for that, because there's just a feeling like it's coming, or she's just very, very prolific. But yeah, I think as I'm doing, pretty much I'm going to leave the yard, let winter kill the weeds for me, and fix this up as proper parking for Dave. That's our car ship bus, which is backwards for SUV. So that's the car ship bus that we take our adventures in when we go to Lloyd, etc. And hopefully other exciting little trips that we managed to do. So, but yeah, just hanging out in the yard and wrapping up video.